If All For One really were Deku's dad, it would mean he bagged the absolute queen that is Inko Midoriya. As such, I think when they find out that Deku is squirreless, he gives him her telekinesis, since Inko isn't depicted to really use it frequently, so she isn't very attached to it. And so, Deku begins to work on it. And as we know, the more you work on a quirk, the stronger it gets. Also, Shigaraki would just be Deku's older brother, like they would just be raised that way. Though Deku is still living a pretty normal life so far, as he's still gonna go on to complete middle school, still developing maybe a rivalry with Bakugo, more so for his view of himself as a heroic villain. But as his parents are against superhuman society, he is eventually going to be indoctrinated, and probably given a very similar test as Shigi, but instead is told to go after a specific person and collect their DNA. This is Hitoshi Shinso. After this, Deku becomes a villain, and I'm gonna say Rebecca's shield is given one for all, as the fourth user warns All Might to not give it to a quirk holder. From here, she takes Deku's canon place for most stuff, and even has a cute romance with Uraraka, since she's gonna be doing everything else Deku does. The USJ attack is better for the league with villain Deku. The sports festival is just a backdrop for Deku helping his older brother recruit Stain. And this stronger league with a Vanguard action squad led by Stain actually kills off a lot of the lesser-like classmates, making the remaining 1A and 1B students combine into one class. Kamino Ward still takes place, and Shigaraki and Deku are still motivated, but it's because they're both losing their dad. The Yakuza arc does take place, but Deku, Shigaraki, and the league are already training hard. The Villain Academia arc is a cakewalk, and the Liberation Front is now equally as powerful as a hero association. War begins, but this time Erasure is lost, and thus the villains rule, allowing Deku to break down the weird eugenics of the superhuman society as the right hand of the villain.